welcome back to ZenTalks. I am Deepthi and today we are talking about something that sounds simple but quietly ruins a lot of small business, setting up your CRM. And not just any CRM, we are talking about Zoho Bigin, which is actually built for small teams. But somehow even small teams manage to make it more complicated. And today we have Mr. Jose with us in the studio. Hi Jose, how are you doing?
Fine Deepthi, how are you?
I'm good. So Jose, you have seen this happen way too often, right?
Oh yes, I have seen a 2-person startup build a CRM setup that looks like it belongs to a 300 employee corporation. By week 2, no one is using it.
Exactly. And that's the thing, the tool isn't the problem, the setup is. So today let's walk through this like a real scenario. Imagine I'm a small business owner. I just signed up for Zoho Bigin. What happens next?
Okay, you sign up, you verify your email, you enter your company name. Now, here's where most people go wrong. They click on every tab. They start creating fields, they start building automation. They try to optimize before they even understand how they sell. Instead, pause before you touch anything inside Bigin. Ask yourself, how does my sales process actually work? Not how you want it to work. Not how some YouTube video said it should work. How does it work today?
So you are saying like before building anything in the system, map your sales flow to the system.
Exactly. Take a paper, write it down. Okay. Lead comes in, we call, we qualify, we send proposal, we negotiate, we close that. That's your foundation.
Okay, so let's talk more about the pipelines because this is where excitement kicks in for most of them.
And chaos begins. Small teams think we get leads from Instagram, referrals, website, WhatsApp and all. Let's create separate pipelines for everything. No, your pipeline is your sales journey, not your marketing channels. If the journey is the same, you need one pipeline, just one. You don't need Instagram pipeline, WhatsApp pipeline, referral pipeline. That's just over-engineering.
So starting with one pipeline is good. So when does it even make sense to create more than one pipeline for?
Only if the sales process is genuinely different. For example, new sales versus renewals or completely different products with different closing journeys. Otherwise, one clean pipeline keeps your reporting clean and your team sane.
Okay, and I also saw these stages in Zoho Bigin like call attempt 1, call attempt 2, send reminder, waiting for reply. So can you just explain a little bit more about these stages?
And that's the fastest way to break your CRM.
Okay.
Stages are not the tasks. Stages represent by your commitment levels. A clean stage setup sounds like this. New lead, contacted, qualified, proposal sent, negotiation, won or lost. That's it. If your rep makes 3 follow-up calls, that's an activity, not a stage. If you add 15 stages, your team stops updating them properly. Then your reports become fiction.
So finally, all these stages will be answering one question like how close is the deal to closing?
Exactly. If the stage doesn't reflect progress in the buyer's decision, remove it.
So now let's talk about the dangerous part, this custom fields and all. So because this is where people go wild.
I have seen forms with 25 required fields for a single deal. Imagine being a sales rep. Okay. You just had a call. You are tired. Now you have to fill a mini application form inside your CRM. You won't do it properly. So here's the rule. If you are not going to use that data for filtering, reporting or making decisions, don't create the field. Start with essentials like lead source, deal value, expected closing date, industry, decision maker. 5 to 7 fields the max. After 30 days of usage, look at what you actually use, then adjust to it.
So instead of building for maybe someday scenario, build it for now.
Exactly. Clean data is always better than the excessive data.
Okay, now the small teams also love creating complex role hierarchies.
Yes, a team of 4 people will build permission layers like they're running out of a bank. If you're a small team, keep it simple. Admin, it should be the founder or the manager. A standard user, it should be like a sales rep. That's enough in most cases. Over restricting creates internal friction, and small teams need transparency more than the control. But when you grow bigger, then you have to refine the permissions, but not in just week one. It grows as the business will grow.
But one thing I don't understand is why do even small teams overcomplicate CRM in just 1 week?
It's because of the fear. They're afraid of missing something. They think if they don't build everything now, they will regret it later. But CRM should evolve. Your only goal in the month is this: track leads, move deals through stages, close deals. That's it. Not automation sequences, not 12 dashboards, no complex workflows.
Okay, that does make sense. So what happens when someone wants to keep it very simple?
Adoption happens. When reps can update a deal in 15 seconds, they actually use the system. When the stages are clear, reports becomes meaningful. When fields are minimal, data stays accurate, and suddenly the CRM starts helping instead of overwhelming.
Okay, that does make sense. So, Jose, if you want to give one final advice for someone who's building this Zoho Bigin today, what would it be?
Build for clarity, not for complexity. Your CRM is not kind of a trophy, it's a working tool. If your team avoids opening it, you have built it wrong.
So, love the take, Jose. So, if you're setting up Zoho Bigin this week, resist the urge to overbuild. Keep one pipeline. Keep stages clean and keep your fields as minimal as possible. And keep roles simple. Let your system grow as your business grows. That's it for today's episode of ZenTalks. We'll see you in the next one. And if you want to use Zoho Bigin for yourself, Zentegra is providing 15 days of free Zoho Bigin trial. Link is in the description.